Okay.
Green.
Good shot.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
love it.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh, I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
No, you're fine.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And this place is rocking after the starting lineups were announced. An incredible playoff atmosphere. Opening tip in just a moment. Welcome, everyone, to the last game of this outstanding season. A decisive single-game NBA final. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So the Houston starting five. They've got Hayes, and it's Durant in at the 2. And for the Knicks, we've got James Harden, Wembanyama out there with George. And it's Wade in at the 2. Taking a look at the Rockets. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Now Durant. Right wing. Garnett passes to Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Hayes against George. Three-pointer, Harden. They get it back.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Ooh, poked away. George with it. Durant covering. Baseline try. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Kidd. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Durant against George. Durant. Pass to Hayes. Garnett. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked the coach about the strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Kidd. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And a pretty crafty move there from Jason Kidd, doing what he can to draw the foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And so he hits both. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Now here's George. Pass to Wembanyama. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Kidd. Up again. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Offensive board. Kicks it to George. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
With the drive. Garnett. That's good.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Wade. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Garnett. It's deflected.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Outside Harden, beyond the arc. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Timeout call, Houston.
It's T-shirt time. We know you want one, so make some noise. Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
On defense, the Knicks. Pass to Garnett. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Ooh, nice D from George.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. And he stays with it.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Kidd. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Kidd has no issues mixing up down low. He's a physical point guard.
Pass to Wade. Durant against Harden. And here's George. Here's Olajuwon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Garnett, defended by Harden. And it's rejected. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wade's got 8.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Kidd, defended by Harden. Tipped. Hayes against George. Here's Wembanyama. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Kidd, defended by Harden. The shot by Kidd, no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Harden. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Houston has possession. Houston trails by 8. Here's Kidd. The kick to Durant. He shoots. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Timeout called. Houston.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And Houston has possession. It's a 10-point game. Here's Kidd, defended by Harden. Kidd, the pass to Garnett. Four on the clock. From 18 feet away. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Garnett's got his second bucket on the night.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Houston trails by 8. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Pass to Wade. to Harden. From outside the arc, he drops it from range.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time with most three-pointers made.
Here's Kidd. And the layup falls. Kidd's got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Hayes against George. Over Hayes. Offensive rebound. Here's Olajuwon. Misses from short range.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Garnett. Here's Kidd.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James Harden picks one up.
It does wonders for an offense to have a point guard like Kidd at the helm. A tremendous facilitator.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Gasol's checked in for New York. Devin Booker comes in for Wade. O'Neal, he's checked in for Houston. Now here's Harden. Pass to Booker. New York again can't hit.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Shaquille O'Neal is a guy who spends a lot of time at the foul line.
2 shots.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
18.
Here's Kidd. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Kidd's got 10 points.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
Booker, the pass to Harden. To the inside. Booker, good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. And Houston making a change here. DeRozan is checked in.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Here's George. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Now here's DeRozan. O'Neal. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Harden. Takes the 3. The next rebound. Here's Gasol. Not going to go that time.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's DeRozan missing. George for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So the Houston 5 right now. They've got DeMar DeRozan. And it's Hayes in at the 3. Here's Kidd. Offensive rebound.
You got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
George passes to Booker. Outside Wembanyama. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
Parker, he's checked in for Houston.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And he lobs it up.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch that was.
bad intentions.
O'Neal is a big man with a big personality, and that time a little showmanship on the slam.
Here's Bosch. Good chance here for Booker. The wide open shot is on the money. Booker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Parker. Unseld. Pass to O'Neal. DeRozan outside. Pass to Unseld. Here's Kidd. Here's O'Neal. It's tipped. And they'll get another chance. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. From downtown, DeRozan with the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on the key. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Timeout called. Houston.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for DeRozan. Parker outside. Back to O'Neal. And it's New York with a rebound. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Booker. That one rolls around and rims out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
That shot's good by Parker.
Well, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
Here's Harden. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Harden's got 5 now. Houston trails by 8. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Yep, that one's good.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker, impressive work there.
Harden against Parker. Pass to Bosch. Now Booker. Deflected.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. New York making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
On the court.
Parker outside. Fires it. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Harden. Here's Wade. The 3 is up. Second chance shot. Oh, denied by Durant.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant a problem for the offense.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
On the wing, Parker defending. Pass to Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
Unsaid. At the line. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Knicks with the lead. Harden surveying the D. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 8.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
Knicks lead 39-35.
Parker finds Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Houston trails by 3. And he's going for the lob.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Pass to Wade. The 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Chamberlain's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Parker outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now a timeout called by New York.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Ben Simmons is checked in for New York. And Houston making a change here. Harden, the pass to Olajuwon. Outside Simmons. Pass to Olajuwon. Down low. Here's Harden. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Now here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Wade. He's defended by Hayes.
Wade is simply one of the very best in the league at drawing fouls.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for New York. George comes in for Pippen, so he gets them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Garnett. Hayes with it. Still without a bucket. Yep, that one goes.
Elite combination of power and grace. Hayes is a knockdown shooter from mid-range.
Here's Wade, guarded by Durant. Now here's Wembanyama, tightly guarded. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pure bucket getter. Kid has it all.
Now here's Harden. He's got 10.
2 minutes.
Pass to George. 1:53 left to play in the second quarter. Misses the jumper. George against Hayes. Here's Garnett. Oh, George with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And there it is for him. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Sensational speed by Simmons, tucking it down the court and beating everybody.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Hayes. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Harden. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up points.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Garnett. Simmons defending. Garnett passes to Chamberlain. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw's good. And Houston making a change here. Irving's checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Blocked!
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
George for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Here's Harden. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A tight one here in New York City.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Garnett. And he can't get that one. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points.
The away team, 49.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For your Knicks City Kid.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed checking out New York. They knew Game 1 might be a hard-fought struggle, and tonight certainly has been that. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half to try and capture a 1-0 lead in this championship series. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
What you like is many of their baskets come off the field. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most.
And now with the second.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Wembanyama out there with George. But then it's James Harden, and it's Wade in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
And here's Harden. Here's Wade, guarded by Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. This is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him.
When you think about it, Dwayne Wade is just a winner. A guy any coach would love to have playing for him.
And Houston is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Kidd, defended by Harden. The shot by Kidd, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Now George. Pass to Wade. And here's Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Garnett. Over to the wing. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Chamberlain. No good off the glass. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. The putback.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Here's Garnett. To the middle. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Wade. Let's go with a three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
And there's the drive. The shot by Kidd, no good. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. The drive by Wembanyama. That one falls.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Kidd, defended by Harden. Kidd, the pass to Durant. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Here's Olajuwon. Back to Wade. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Kidd, the pass to Durant. The putback. Oh, Durant with the follow.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Wade. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he comes up with a bucket.
You know, Wade has the capability to put up big numbers, and clearly he's showing it all in this one.
Timeout call, Houston. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Hayes inside. George defending. Hayes misses.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Houston trails by 5. Pass to Kidd. Oh, they get a hand on it. Durant for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
How about Wade showing you the big-time bounce? Boy, what an explosive player he is.
Here's Kidd. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kidd's got 14.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Harden. 15 points in the game. Here's Olajuwon. Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby! The putback!
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
56-59.
Kidd, the pass to Durant. Unloads. And it's New York with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Here's Kidd, defended by Harden, and they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Wade, 21 points in the game. Pass to Pippen, and here's Booker. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Gasol, and he gets it back, and he's able to get it back. Here's Pippen. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Irving with it, fires for 3. They get the rebound. O'Neal. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Wade, the pass to Pippen. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Wade. Lets the 3 fly. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Pippen's got his first points of the game.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
Garnett passes to DeRozan. He can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Yeah, too much Wemby. I mean, just too strong down low.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Now a timeout called by New York.
The Bowden section gets T-shirts launched their way.
Simmons is checked in for Wade.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
New York leading by 6. Here's Pippen. Out to the right wing. Outside Simmons. Here's Gasol. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Gasol understands how to use his body to draw contact on the way up. That is a savvy veteran move.
No good on the second free throw. Houston trails by 7. DeRozan outside. Tipped away. Here's Pippen. Booker with it. Outside Simmons. Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Garnett. Covered by Wembanyama. The jump hook. Garnett. That's good. Garnett's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Inside, Garnett runs into some good coverage, but he keeps his composure, stays calm, and gets by it.
Simmons, the pass to Gasol. Inside, here's Booker. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
O'Neal misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Knicks foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Simmons against Irving. Pass to Unseld. Now here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Unseld. To the left wing. Here's Kidd. Gasol grabs the board.
they've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
DeRozan for three, sends it home from three-point land.
Unlike a lot of players, DeRozan isn't into jacking up a bunch of threes. And I like that about his game, that discipline to stay within his strengths.
Outside Simmons. It's Booker on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. Booker's got 16 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's New York, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one.
Get there, the ball's moving.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Houston 5 right now. Kyrie Irving out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Hayes, and it's Unseld in at the 4 spot. Here's Wade. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Outside for Irving. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Irving's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Wade. Guarded by Durant. For 3. Booker. Oh! Booker with the triple.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Knicks lead, 85.
Right wing.
74.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Unseld. Rebound by Bosch.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Nice shot by George. Houston trails by 13.
Knicks lead, 87-74.
Irving up top. Booker defending. And it's Irving missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Booker against Irving. Booker, the pass to George. Here's Bosch to the inside. Here's Olajuwon. Kept alive. Second chance effort. Got a hand on it. Irving against Booker. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's blocked by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
Here's Hayes. Goes back up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. New York making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Good on the shot.
Really a tough spot on the floor, but Parker makes it look so smooth.
And the Knicks call time here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some.
Martin, he's checked in for New York. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. George outside. New York again can't hit. Houston trails by 11. Garnett passes to Parker. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Garnett. Back to Parker. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Harden. And he can't bank that one in.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
George outside. On the wing, Harden. The three is up. Here's Olajuwon. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Well, I like the fact they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive glass in the second half, getting a ton of second chance points as a result.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And finished off by Hayes.
Hayes does everything on the floor with force, including that power slam.
George against Hayes. Nice shot by George. And the Knicks lead by 13.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Here's Durant. And off the left side of the rim, and swirls in for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Wade, that's good.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Hayes. George defending. Tries it from the block. Hayes misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
New York leading by 16. Outside Harden. George with it. He's defended by Hayes. Pulls it. Offensive rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. Harden finds George from the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. They're trying to shut the door on this one.
And it's blocked by Harden.
Some hard-nosed defense from Harden on that block. That's sure to get the bench fired up.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great activity level on the board. Impressive. Wow.
Knicks lead 98-80.
Here's Parker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Wilt Chamberlain.
And he sinks the second. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Wade. And here's George. This one for 3. Some solid defense from Hayes. The floater. And it's blocked by Harden. And they get it back. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And here's New York now. They're on a 16-7 run. Driving inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Houston trails by 19. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Great game for him. Double-double now. And here's Harden. Pass to Wade. Going inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, explosive take that time by Wade. Charging inside and taking off with a slam. Big time work there.
Timeout called. Houston.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Gasser.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
He simply turned the inside into his personal workshop, getting bucket after bucket with aggressive interior offense. So you know what? When that's the case, just keep feeding him, and that's what his teammates did.
I mean, he's the reason they're off to such a great start in the series. From the jump, he was fired up and ready to fight hard for the win. Here's Kidd. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. James Harden picks one up.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Knicks leading by 17. Now Harden. Pass to Wade. It's George on the wing. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
2 minutes.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Wade. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Misses the fadeaway inside. Outside Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Pippen, he's checked in for New York.
And so another incredible finals draws to a close, and the fans are already cheering for the Knicks.
They made the most of their opportunities at the line.
And they did a great job of forcing the action to create those opportunities.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
And it's DeRozan missing.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Parker against Harden. Pass to Pippen. Over DeRozan. Wembanyama. And the tip-in on the offensive boards.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Parker passes to Durant. Free throw line jumper. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wade, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Parker. The rebound by Bosch. Here's Pippen.
Knicks win. Knicks
They've done it. The New York Knicks are the new NBA champions. Tremendous.
The visiting team,
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
An incredible display of resilience. Seemingly every time they were challenged, Grant, they rose to the occasion.
And B.A., I have to give props to the front office for making all the right moves. And the coaching, just phenomenal. And then, hey, it's a players' league. Those guys came out and took care of business.
And thanks to everyone out there who's been with us through this entire journey. Take care, and we'll see you next season.